Hey, yo, and we back. One Piece chapter 1145. I'm Cash. This is Cash Piece. We about to react to the new chapter of One Piece. And with that being said, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Let's get it. All right. Let me just quick pull up the chat in case anybody want to say a little something, something. Pull up the chat. Pull up the chat. All right, and we're good to go. So we starting to get into the thick of things. You know, the last chapter of One Piece, 1144, was a little bit more of a transitionary chapter, you know. Still kind of getting some things in motion, but it's looking like the main monster trio is not going to be the people that are going to be at the forefront of what's going on with some of these God Knights people, at least for now. And so I'm interested to see where we go from here. We got a beautiful color page this week. With the Straw Hats looking at a TV basically, and it's Luffy on the TV doing his Gear 5 thing. That's pretty fire. Zoro doesn't give a rat's ass, apparently. He's just drinking his his alcohol. Everybody else is tuned in. I rock with it. All right, let's keep it going. One Piece chapter 1145. The fire on tree root number 8 of the second forest district. Woo, quite the mouthful. Ogre Child Yamato's Golden Harvest Surrogate Pilgrimage, Volume 30. Piton was alive. Okay. And we got page 1 and ulti here. And we got Yamato in the background looking like a badass, you know? So I don't know. Do you guys think that it seems pretty obvious at this point, but I guess Yamato is gonna have these two as like her underlings, kind of like her like father, like son, daughter. But anyway, let's keep it rocking and rolling here and get into the next bit of this chapter because I'm ready to see what's about to go on. Okay, so we cut to the forest and it's looking like, you know, some of these giants are being attacked by either this is just like an animal that lives in the underworld or it's one of the dream creatures, the nightmares. But it doesn't really look nightmares, so let's keep it going. It's a big dinosaur looking though. That thing's coming, Nash. Hold on. And this guy's shield is alive for some reason. Okay. The the Brontosaurus bites the shield. He uses arm de l'air. And we got the beautiful combination attack with Sanji and with Zoro, where Sanji kicks Zoro into the air. And it's beautiful. Power shoot. Zoro chops that thing's head off. It's bringing me back to well, he's done this in a couple different. Well, it brings me back to Dressrosa, where Sanji flings Zoro through the air, but it also brings me back to Punk Hazard, where Zoro cuts the dragon. So all that is good stuff right there. Let's keep it going. I think we can serve this thing up. So yeah, it's clearly just like a regular jungle beast or whatever. It's even big for a giant. These names, bro. Grokisauruses are delicious. It's a pain to deal with because it's got so much subcontinent, whatever, something fat. But if you cook it in sake, it's amazing. But we don't even have sake here. Well, there's a full set of cooking tools at the hunter's cabin. It's nice to see Sanji and homeboy from Hajruden's crew just bonding over cooking, you know. So let's look for some aromatic herbs on the way there. And this thing, how does it work? Is it a devil fruit, right? Looking like Zeus, low-key. That was back when my pops went to take down Big Mom. That was back when my pops, what? Went to take down Big Mom? Who the fuck is your pops? This thing got a soul in it, you know? Big Mom, me, literally me, reading that. I had to read that shit back like 2-3 times real quick. Oh, so it's kind of like Zeus then. What? You guys know Zeus-san? You mean that Zeus, the top commander of the homies? Top commander of the homies. Yeah, that's what Nami got with her. He's our navigator servant now. What? Yeah, big money. God Knights. Yeah, they showed up here. People from the world government? So they're the ones who did this to you? Exactly. You must have gotten into trouble with someone while you were gone, right? Of course not. If I'd gone far enough to cross paths with guys like them, I'd already be the king of the world. World government warriors. Luffy's saying that. He's like, I never heard of these guys. We caught one. Man, this thing is huge. It's a Grockysaurus. They're super nutritious. All right, good to know. I'm the one that took that. I'm the one who took that one down. Zoro obviously trying to take credit for chopping his head off. Oh yeah, it was awesome. For a second, I thought that a broccoli was dancing through the sky. Sanji, bro. Did you chop some wood for me? Ah, here you go. And thanks for the Grockysaurus. All right, it's ready. It's funny. Everybody fighting for their lives and they're just whipping up a meal in the middle of the jungle. All right, it's ready. So good. Hey, that piece isn't yours. Oh, right. Here, Loki. It's hot, you bastard. Luffy-kun, careful. His wounds might open up. Yeah, let's get into the backstory, yo. Y'all know this is what I've been waiting for. I'm trying to see the Loki backstory. Technically, the Hajruden backstory, because, you know, their brothers is intertwined. But, yeah. Anyway, just eat already. You won't heal if you don't eat. And so he's eating the food, gulp. It's hard to swallow like this. You think I can eat lying down? Help me sit up, cough, cough. Yeah, just so you know, for people that are lazy, fat people, you shouldn't eat in bed because you're not supposed to eat laying down because the food doesn't properly go down to your guzzle. But continuing on. Cough, cough. Yikes. Did you choke? I've got some soup here too. Wait a sec. Whoa, 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 whoa. That stuff's still steaming. Keep it away from me. All right, well, obviously this is Oda trying to, you know, humanize Loki a bit, add a bit of humor to the situation as well, so that we're not only seeing like what the giants think of Loki. You know what I'm saying? We're getting a little piece of. I feel like Oda had so much fun drawing this. Yeah, I agree. Ignorant weed. That's a crazy name. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I think that Oda had a lot of fun. He has a lot of fun when he's just like doing little silly things like this and drawing stuff. But anyway, let's keep it going. Looks like he got himself another burn, huh? Get him out of here, somewhere far away. Hey, Luffy-kun, sorry, I didn't mean to. Of course you didn't mean to, Luffy, but... You too, Gerd-chan. What the hell did this guy do to make the giants hate him so much? My thoughts exactly, Sanji. So that whole promise thing with Luffy, it was a lie. Zoro says as he stuffs his face full of Grockysaurus meat. About where Red Hair is. Unfortunately, that part's true. Oh yeah? Then let's hear it. All right, yeah, get to the shits, all right? We trying to get some information here. Loki, and you holding out. But you guys still haven't kept your promise to take off my cuffs. Oh, shit. Anyway, I mean, he's not lying. You really want to meet the Red Hair that badly? But I get it, you know, that feeling. Looking up to a pirate when you're just a kid. Did he look up to Kaido or something? Who y'all think he was looking up to? Drop it in the chat real quick, because I'm curious. It could be just, you know, the king, especially because the next panel, we're literally seeing Hajruden death staring his ass. So I'm going to assume it's King Harold. But I think it would be pretty fun if it was someone like Kaido or something like that. But when you think about it age-wise, that probably doesn't work out. It is what it is. You talk like you... giant pirates? Yeah, that's true. Giant pirates. You talk like you had someone like that too. Yeah, I did. Oh, we about to get to it. Too bad you were just a brat back then. Take me with you. Now we getting a little bit... You see, they keep teasing with the flashbacks. We want the whole thing. Pause. I didn't come all this way to meet a snot-nosed little punk like you. Come all this way, so it's clearly not King Harold. Don't make me say it again. Get to the shits, y'all. Oh, is it rocks? Oh, shit. Then let's fight. What the fuck? Huh? You pulled a weapon on a kid? Seriously? Shut up, Newgate. Yo, my brain. My brain just went out the back of my head, yo. I mean, I wasn't too far off saying Kaido because they were in the same crew and whatnot. I was just born in the wrong era. Okay. Now we cut into the warrior pirates, Dory and Bragi. These Drog look like a damn army of the dead. Gabba full of ghosts too. Looks like some kiddie horror story. It pretty much is. Wipe them all out at once, and they just run in roughshod on these things. And this one, is that Loki? That's funny. Leave him to me. Oh, so one of the kids basically drew Loki because they were afraid of him. Leave it to me. Oh, we about to see Scopper go ham? Yes. And he just puts his 2 axes to work and puts a hole through this guy's head. His head's just gone now. That's what we like to see. I need to see my goat Rayleigh do some more, yo. I didn't like the way that Blackbeard had him looking. Good thing those things were born from the kid's imagination. If they'd seen the real monsters, would they be even stronger? Probably. Glad they never did. Looks like there's more. 3 more. That strange voice. It can't be hidden. I can feel it clear as day. Yo, give us some nuggets of the past, Scopper. We need it. We need a little info, please. We want to know what you know. If even Elbaf isn't safe, this really is the end of days. I mean, that's facts. He's hiding out there for a reason, you know, at the end of the day. We got the firefighting unit, and they shooting water at the fire, I think. Use the sea cloud water. Is it working? There's way too much fire here. Firefighting team, thank you for coming, but hurry. This is Saul saying this. The kids are heading straight into the flames. We're spraying at max pressure. The valves are about to burst, and the kids are just, you know, sleepwalking their way. Please, put out the fire now. You can do it. Hurry, put it out. Please. Look, Gunko, the kids are gonna burn to death. If they burn, do you think they'll wake up? These people are sick, yeah. Some sick freaks, okay? We know, all my homies hate the celestial dragons. Anyway, they'll wake up from the heat, crying out for their parents with faces full of pain. And in the end, there'll be nothing but bones swallowed by the flames. Goddamn, yo. Gunko is a little bit, you know, gothic, I guess. That's kind of touching, huh? The sea cloud. What's going on, firefighting team? The fire's still not out. We're at max pressure. It's not going out. Kids, stop. And Summers, I think his name is just laughing while they go into the fire. What is this? Oh, Ippon Zio. What is this? Is this Jinbei? Is this Jinbei? Yes. Yes. Let's go, Jinbei. All right, I guess it's over. Oh, I guess it's over now. Did I make it in time? We're here. Get up here quick. Nice one, Jinbei. Yeah, me, literally. That gave me chills. Me, literally. Y'all know I rock with Jinbei. Yeah, that's my guy. Okay, they're on, what's my man's name? Colin's little rowboat, and they're making their merrily way. All right, what's good? What's going up next? Okay, and the firefighters are shocked. The Saul is shocked. Robin is smiling. Chopper is crying. The fire on tree route number 8 of the 2nd Forest District has been successfully extinguished, says the narrator. Yay. Or, I guess that's somebody on the loudspeaker. The children are safe. They escaped the danger of the flames, but they still haven't stopped. That was close. I believed in you guys. That's right, firefighting team. Yes. Even though they didn't do jack shit. They didn't do nothing, really. Did not expect the rocks. This chapter, Loki backstory will be crazy. That is so facts, bro. That's so facts. Rewind it if you missed the part where I saw that Rox is this guy's idol, because yeah, it's pretty funny. Anyway, whoa, Jinbei, that was so cool. Thanks, Jinbei. It was nothing. I know everyone at school hates me, but to me, they're still my friends. Okay, what's going on? That's really nice of you. Here, this translation says Quran. I'm gonna still rock with colon for now, or Quran, I guess, maybe. Well, whatever. Let's save every last one of them. Yeah. Oh, then Gunko just pulling up. Gunko just pulling up. There was a kid outside the school, and a pretty rowdy one at that. Yo, what the fuck? And a pretty rowdy one at that. What? Who are you? And then it's just the eye peeking through. Yo, this is about to be crazy. Oh, man. Break next week. Yo, y'all killing me. Y'all killing me. Yo, let me know some of your thoughts about this chapter right here. I like this one a bit more than last week's, even though, informational chapters are important and whatnot. But, a little bit more action, a little bit more teasing into Loki's backstory. I'm rocking with it. But, give us the whole thing. Pause, literally. Give us the whole black backstory. We are ready for it. Oda's gone through the trouble of building up the lore behind Loki and giving us those little nuggets here and there. Oh, he's an evil bastard. Oh, maybe he actually has a kinder heart because he has this relationship with the animals. Oh, maybe he's really just a dickhead. We don't really know yet. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Hajrudin hates him. Oh, he killed the king. Oh, we getting these little pieces and whatnot. He's got a backstory with Shanks involved in it. And it's like, we ready. You know what I'm saying? Well, let me know what you think about this. Let me take a look real quick. This group of Straw Hats that's about to take on Gunko. Who we got here? We got Usopp, we got Nami, we got Jinbei, and we got Baruch. Her powers are kind of interesting and unique. She clearly could use them in a lot of different ways, even though it's mainly based around this arrow thing. She made it where the kids had to follow that arrow. She made a whole arrow bird thing that her and Shamrock could fly on. She also could use it in a similar way to how Emu used whatever he did to Cobra to take him out, where it kind of whipped out looking like this, but it was a black arrow and just threw him. But yeah, I feel like even with all that, we haven't even really seen everything she could do yet. You know what I'm saying? And she's low-key could give everybody on this page some trouble if we're keeping it a whole being right now. I really love this chapter so much, bro. So much happened, bro. Best Jinbei moment since he joined, in my opinion. Gunko cold as fuck. I gotta agree, my brother. Coldest Jinbei moment since he joined the crew. That is a good question right there. Let's see. I'm not gonna say it's the coldest overall or the best overall. What I would say is the best moment was really, for me at least, the best moment for Jinbei since joining the crew is the moment between him and Luffy at the end of Whole Cake Island, where he decides to stay back to help the people on Whole Cake, and Luffy's like, "Remember, you in my crew now." Ooh, that shit give me the chills, yo. That shit's good. But yeah, but this is it, on the list of badass Jinbei moments. This is just one of them. You know what I'm saying? This is what he does. This is what he's built for. At the end of the day, one of my last videos that I've done on this channel was actually about Jinbei, and it is called, what is it called? Jinbei and Arlong are more alike than you think. So if you want to see a little good breakdown on Jinbei's character as well as his relationship with Arlong, definitely check that one out. I should go back to posting more actual long form videos and whatnot, but I do also like doing these little streams, interacting with other people that are enjoying the story and whatnot at the same time. But, it's a balancing act and all that good stuff. But getting back to this chapter real quick, what do you guys think about the matchup between Gunko and this set of Straw Hats that we have here? Because I honestly think that she could take pretty much everybody outside of Jinbei. So I think Jinbei's going to give her the hardest problems in here, especially because they're near a body of water at the end of the day. But her powers are so versatile that she could probably just keep everybody else at bay and just focus on Jinbei. I want to see Usopp do something here that ends up being important to them defeating her. But I'm just glad that they do have my man Jinbei with them. You know what I'm saying? Because it would be very, very, very spooky. Otherwise, we would be having Page 1 and Ulti Wano versus Usopp and Nami 2.0, in my opinion, if he was not there. I want to see a little, obviously, Oda's giving us little teasers here with Loki, with Scopper. I do want to see some more, you know what I'm saying? I want to see Summers get clocked also, because I'm not a fan of the way he's doing my people right now. Outside of that, I'm excited to see where we're going to get the next chapter. Oda's definitely slow rolling it. I'm actually kind of surprised that he's slow rolling it quite as much as he is, because, it just seemed to me when we got into pretty much from the time that Wano ended to, I guess, really the first third of Egghead, it felt like Oda was really picking up the pace, trying to, even throughout Egghead at a certain point. But then he was like, let me slow it down. Let me get Kuma's backstory, some time to breathe. Let's go over here, see what these characters are doing for a few chapters. Go over here, see what these characters are doing for a few chapters. But I thought we were going to start getting a lot more of 3 different things going on around the world in every single chapter, et cetera, et cetera. But it is cool that he's still being able to create these contained stories, you know what I'm saying, with things going on. And I would also, with things going on, and I know that eventually we're going to go back to Hachinosu, see what's going on with Garp, see what's going on with Blackbeard. We're going to go to Wano, maybe in this cover story at the end of it, or, you know, in another interim moment, and see if Blackbeard did send anybody to go after the ancient weapon, Pluton, which I have a video about that as well, called, what is this called? It is called How Momo Can Protect Wano from Blackbeard. And I talk about Momo and his devil fruit and the fact that Blackbeard is probably going to send somebody over there. Let's see what else we got going on here. So yeah, you know, the story is just, the thing that I love about One Piece is that Oda can just take it whatever direction he wants to at the end of the day. We all had our own preconceived notions of what the Elbaf arc was going to be like. Some of those things came true, like Scopper Gaban appearing. Some of those things completely got flipped on its head, because the first thing that we hear of Loki is that, you know, he's a simp or whatever. I got a video called Prince Loki of Elbaf is incredibly down bad, and it's really mostly talking about Loki and his relationship with Lola and that whole situation, and the fact that I thought that this arc was gonna have some sort of love interest intertwined into it, and have like it also tie back into the stuff that happened with Lola. Because right now it feels like that stuff is just out of here. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, but I'm sure as we get into Loki's backstory, it's gonna fit in there like a little puzzle piece, as Oda's known to do. But yeah. Also, feel free to drop any of your thoughts in the chat. My guy, Ignorant Weed, is doing just that. It's not gonna let me see what he said. I really love this chapter. So much happened. Gunko cold as fuck. I'm gonna go check it out. It's not gonna happen, but I would like to see Chopper do something. Yeah, this doesn't really feel like a Chopper arc, in my opinion. It feels like, you know, Chopper for now, I don't know, maybe for the foreseeable future, but I hope not, is kind of just going to be playing the background, helping people when they get into a situation, things like that. That's kind of the role he played in Egghead for the most part, and I feel like that role is just going to kind of continue. Everybody's going to need a doctor at the end of the day, you know what I mean? But as far as getting like a big fight or something, I'm not sure about that. I don't really see it for this arc specifically, for sure. But yeah, there's a lot of potential for Chopper in the future. I'm hoping that he doesn't just play that role that I just mentioned throughout the rest of the story, but Oda knows that he's gonna have to set up things for each of these people. One of the things I'm really curious about is how the Grand Fleet is gonna play into things. You know, obviously Shanks and Bartolomeo had their thing that was going on, but I'm trying to see like how they're each affecting the world and what's going on, so that they can each have a specific moment or whatever that ties back into things. As far as Leo and Sai are concerned, they kind of already played their part in that, as far as what they were doing in the Reverie and whatnot. But I want to see them come in clutch at some point. But it's like the Straw Hats don't really need them. The Straw Hats are pretty OP by themselves, and they make allies wherever they go also. So I'm really not sure what the role of the Grand Fleet is going to be in the long running point of the story outside of like the final war right now, at least. But we have Haj Rudin here. He's getting that build up. We haven't really seen much from what's my man with the blonde hair that turns into Hakuba? Cabbage. We haven't seen much from Cabbage outside of like his little silhouette hyping up Luffy at one point. But anyway, I've been rambling for a hot minute now. I enjoyed the chapter. Let me leave whatever thoughts you have below. If you want to check out any of those videos I talked about earlier, they're on my page, as well as me talking about Shanks and Bartolomeo also, which was the last video that I did. But anyway, have a nice day. Enjoy your weekend. And until next time, yeah, peace out.